it's Kieran and welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday the 16th of September and I'm starting a week in my life as a medical student. So just to preface, I'm obviously a medical student. I just started my third year at Cardiff University. So I've been back for like 2 weeks now and this week is my last week before I start clinical placements in Newport this term. Right now it's like 8:15 and I woke up at about 6 a.m. this morning. I went to the gym with Harry and I've just eaten breakfast and gotten ready for the day. So on today's timetable, all I have is clinical skills from 9 till 12, where I think we're doing male and female catheterization, which I think will be really fun. And so for that, I have to dress as if I would for placement, like as if I was in a hospital. So I'm wearing these smart black trousers from H&M and this white blouse from New Look. And yeah, that's literally all I have on my timetable for today. So afterwards, I'll probably come home, eat some lunch, and then prep all of the lectures I've got this week because I have a fair few to prepare. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this video and let's just get started with the week. Okay, so I got back from clinical skills a few hours ago. I actually ended up having to leave a little bit early because I felt really sick and I'm not really sure why, but that meant that I've spent the last few hours literally lying in bed, intermittently napping and watching Netflix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself some dinner and then I'm going to knuckle down and try and prepare as many of the lectures that I have later this week as possible, because I like to go into them kind of knowing what to expect at least a little bit. So yeah, that's the plan for this evening. So the way I actually prepare for my lectures is usually the lecturer will put up these slides in advance. So what I'll do is I'll put those slides on the left hand side of my screen, and on the right hand side of the screen I'll put my own Word document. And I'll just try and write up as many comprehensible notes as possible from those slides before I go into the lecture. And then that just means that when I go into the lecture, I know what the lecture is on and I know a little bit of what to expect. And that also means that when we're in the actual lecture, I can just sit and listen to the lecturer and add things that he or she says in the lecture that aren't contained in the slides, rather than spending all of my time vigorously typing what's on the slides and not actually being able to listen to what they're saying. So that's just what works for me. And then after the lecture, I'll go through the notes just to make sure everything makes sense and that I've included everything. But yeah, like I said, that's just what works for me because I don't like going into a lecture feeling unprepared. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with doing as many lectures for this week as possible before I go to bed. Okay, so we're now on Tuesday and I woke up at like 6 a.m. this morning and I was just having none of it. I was so tired. So I went back to sleep instead of going to the gym, and then went into uni for 9 till 5 clinical skills and communication skills, which I thought was going to be really rough, but actually I really enjoyed today. We started off the day with S-bar and learning how to do IV fluids, and then I had communication skills, which is basically where they bring in actors and actresses to pretend to be our patients, and each of us gets to take a focus history from one actor each, and eventually the main aim is to come to a differential diagnosis and give a management plan. Kind of a bit nerve-wracking because you have to take the history in front of like a small group of people, and it's weird taking a history or doing an examination in front of an audience, but actually once you get into it you kind of forget that they're there, and obviously it's good practice. So I thought that was really fun. And then we went on to this like simulation thing where we had a simulated patient. It was a mannequin, but you can hear a heartbeat, you can hear breath sounds with a stethoscope, even his eyes blink and he makes noises and he's like computer controlled. And so we went through the ABCDE approach of trauma. That stands for airways, breathing, circulation, disability and exposure, and we basically just had different scenarios and groups of us handled it according to the ABCDE approach, and it was actually really interesting. And then the end of the day was basically an hour-and-a-half lecture on human factors and how we're all human and we end up making mistakes every now and again. That was not so interesting. That was actually really boring, but the rest of the day was really good. Anyway, yeah, like I mentioned, since the whole day was clinical skills and communication skills. We had to dress appropriately, again like yesterday, as if we were in a clinical setting. So for my outfit details, my trousers are from H&M, my jumper is from New Look, I believe, and my necklace is from Gem & Co. But yeah, now it's like 5:45 p.m. and I've just gotten back from uni, and like I mentioned, I didn't get to go to the gym this morning, so I'm gonna head there for around 6 p.m, do an upper body day, and then probably eat some dinner and see what preparation I can do for tomorrow. Okay, so we just got back from the gym, and I've got to be honest, it was such a well-needed sweat sesh. And then Harry and I treated ourselves to a Subway, so I'm just gonna shower up and then we're gonna eat and probably watch some Netflix together and then call it a night probably, because I'm so tired. Today was quite a long day, so yeah. So we are on Wednesday. As you saw this morning, I got up at around 6ish, headed to the gym, and I just got back, made some breakfast, washed my hair, and now I'm just getting ready for the day. It's like 8:25 now, and on the timetable for today I have a lecture at 9, which is literally just on like an introduction to placement that starts next week, and then I have a tutorial until 12 p.m, which is on acute kidney injury. And then I think for the rest of the day I've got quite a lot of work that I still need to do for this week, so that is probably what I'm going to be doing in the library for a good few hours. Since today is so casual and I have a lot of work to do, I decided to just wear a really lazy outfit. My joggers are from H&M and my top is from Bershka, and then to go with it I'm just wearing my Adidas sneakers and probably a jacket because it's not that warm outside. As you just saw, after my lectures I had some lunch and I headed to the library with Matt and Harry, and we actually got quite a lot of work done. We stayed there for a few hours and we just got back. Now it's like 5 p.m. and I'm so tired. For not having a lot of lectures today, I feel very drained. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lie in bed and start editing this video, and then I believe me and Harry are going to head into town. I'm going to Wetherspoons because I'm craving halloumi and I'm so excited for this plan. are actually on Friday now. I didn't film anything yesterday because all I had was 9 till 5 lectures and it was such a long and kind of boring day, and by the end of it I was so tired. I went to sleep at like 8:30 at night. It was ridiculous. But now, thank God it's Friday because this week has been so long. I woke up this morning at like 6 a.m. I went to the gym, and then as you saw when I came back I made my breakfast, and now I've just gotten ready for the day, washed my hair, and it's like 8:25 now, so I have to go soon. But on today's timetable is literally 9 till 4 lectures with a lunch break in the middle, so again it's going to be a killer. As for my outfit today, I'm wearing this pinafore from Topshop, my brother's jumper, which I think is from All Saints, and then I'm wearing socks over my tights because I tend to get very cold in lectures, and those are from Topshop, and my boots are from Zara. So yeah, like I said, it's 8:25 now, so I have to leave in the next 5 minutes, and yeah, I literally can't wait for the weekend. Okay, so I'm back home now, thank God. I'm actually so tired. Those lectures were really long. Luckily my last lecture actually ended early at like 3:20, which meant that I've gotten home before 4 p.m, which is so nice. And I think I'm just gonna end the vlog off here because that's basically the end of my week. I'm just gonna chill tonight. Sorry if it was a little bit boring. That was a very realistic week in my life in terms of most of it is just studying and going to lectures and working out and sleeping. Basically, that is my life at the moment. But I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did then please subscribe for more, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!